This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 14 action for the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs, and unfortunately Challenge is down, and so usually I use that as a veil to cover up the games in which I begin, but I won't have, well, I'll use it anyways, but still, it's not going to be the same. Well, so I'm going to switch over to the first game. So in my first game, we are going to be covering the Skaven team. Yes, we are. Crystal Hunter taking on the Amazon team of Ungern, Amabel. So here we go. Amabel, Ungern, Amazon team. Yes, gonna have, oh yes indeed, the star player for today's match, and we'll be facing off against the Skaven team, the Rat or Dead Baron, Crystal Hunter. In my preliminary prediction, I did say that I liked Crystal Hunter's Skaven team. Crystal Hunter looking pretty good this season, and I do believe, if anything, will be one of the contenders for the top spots. But first, we'll need to get past a very dangerous and very tough-looking Amazon team, as it appears that the Amazon team will be kicking off to them and allowing them the first approach at this touchdown area. Let's go ahead and take a look at both of these teams' skills real quick as we are about to start this off. Loads of inducements for Ungern, so as you can see, they're already a wizard in hand, and also will have Roxana, the star player. 5 agility on her with that leap. Juggernaut with that jump up. Frenzy, a good witch elf really, but will be playing for the Amazon team and have 8 movement allowance on her as well, so a very dangerous star player at that. Not only that, we'll also have loads more Amazon players here that will be quite dangerous with the block guard over here for that line woman, the blitzer, with the stand firm tackle, with the mighty blow guard, along with that natural blodge ability, more blodge there for that blitzer, and then the other one, yes, also with the tackle, stand firm, mighty blow guard for her as well, wrestle guard for that line woman, and then the catcher with that block sidestep and the diving tackle for her. And then loads of level 1 line women in the front line. This one though with that wrestle and the guard ability. Better watch out for that girl right here. And then a thrower on the bench can join the ranks and get the ball down the field if need be. But getting the ball downfield, hey, you're talking about the Skaven team now. So Skaven team, loads of people that could definitely get it done. Line right with that fend, block, and the kick ability. We'll have that Storm Vermin there with the Mighty Blow tackle and that guard ability for him. And then the Storm Vermin +1 restraint with that Mighty Blow dirty player for that line rat in the front line. And then more line rats with the wrestle. Gutter runners, of course, you definitely need 4 of them. The famous shadowing gutter runner with that fend. And then the sidestep with that blodge ability on him. Then the big hand leap. Sidestep with the blodge for that gutter runner. +1 movement allowance. Wrestle and the tackle sidestep, pretty much the hero of the last game in which he outfoxed Bartico. If you didn't see that game, definitely go check that game out. Wrestle, strip ball with the dauntless leap and the tackle ability for that gutter runner. Loads of level 1 line rats to come in for the injured, and we are underway. Let's take away the default skills as we see how Crystal Baron, the Crystal Hunter with Rat or Dead Baron, will get this win today. But it's going to be a tough one today with Ungern with the wizard in hand and also having Roxana. This is not going to be an easy feat whatsoever, I can guarantee you that much. And now all we can do is just wait and see. Just wait and see. Amazon team, I do believe this is going to be the first time in which an Amazon team has gone this deep into the money. And of course, 3rd and 4th place both will have the option to get $100 a piece if they lose this game. And that's definitely not going to be what they're searching for today. They really want to get to the big money game, 500 or 250 euros. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And you better believe that's what these guys are going for at this point. However, everyone in these top 4 will get a ticket to the 2018 Blood Bowl 2 World Cup. And so congratulations to these 2 right here for making it through. We'll see these guys again in the big dance. But for right now, they are playing for glory and money Perhaps all in that order, I don't know. But now the first bashes are beginning. Just going to be a push in front line. And the Storm Vermin, the very dangerous one. Ooh, going to get a defender down. Die. Let's see what that's going to do. Looks like it's going to be nothing against the armor value 7 line woman. But that's alright though. We got some more in the front bit. Ooh, we're going to get that wrestle off. And looks like the blitz is going to be coming from the tackle and the Mighty Blow Storm Vermin right there. So it's going to have to come around the backside. And no problem. Going to be able to... Ooh, 2-die block. Not good enough. Really want to use the hammer blow on one of the more key pieces of the Amazon team. But that's okay. Plenty more chances to come in the later bits. And not going to use the Dirty Rat for the foul. Going to use him to pave the way for the gutter runner on the left side as he prepares to move up and make this quickie touchdown. Quick Skaven team, and this is a quick Skaven team because there's no Rat Ogre. That's kind of what I like to call them, at least. The quick Skaven team, because it's all going to be players on there that are very quick. You're always going to have the 4 gutter runners, but you're going to have the extra line rat in there. They'll have the 7 move allowances, so pretty good stuff. Rat Ogre, I think for me, I would definitely go for the Rat Ogre if you are going to see all around you a whole bunch of guys that are high in team value so that the Rat Ogre doesn't bloat you too bad. But I mean, it's kind of give take. Some people like them, some people don't. I mean, I've definitely learned that to play this game of team, you don't necessarily need the Rat Ogre. That's for sure. But I think when you look around, you see a bunch of bashy teams. You may need to pry open some holes, and not only that, but you may also need to get through and just get to that cage and open up some holes for you guys to at least be able to get Nuffle on your side and be able to produce. Setterfield, nice to see you today. Sneaking this game in? Yep. You'll have to catch up. Thank you, Setterfield. You have a good one yourself. Yeah, I'm going to be doing something tomorrow, and so I won't be able to cast, but that's alright. People will be able to see it on Saturday night and Sunday, right? Now it's the Skaven team. Looks like he's pushing forward, maybe on the left side here, kind of making a feint maneuver. Looks like he's going to come back with the Storm Vermin, get some hits in before he's going to make this touchdown. So, going to hold off, I do believe, with this drop back here on this left side. Amazon team, of course, has to react to it, holding back Roxana for the safety spots and keeping her just ready, willing, and waiting. Backfield there, Skaven team really needs to make sure that he tries to get down some of this Amazon team. Arm value 7 versus arm value 7 for the semifinals, guys. Who would have thought that one? Everybody's in love with all the bash teams, but don't forget these high agility teams can definitely do some real damage. And look at that. The down line rat is actually holding back this Amazon player because if he or she tries to jump through and make the dodges to get to the ball carrier, not so easy. So look at this. Kind of an interesting defensive formation right there. Brought out by Crystal Hunter, but it's going to work nonetheless. Nice little defender stumbles there on the Storm Vermin. Ooh, nice on value break. And a big KO on the +1 in strength. Storm Vermin with that mighty blow, filling the shoes right now of the Rat Ogre. He's going to go down. And that's kind of the reason why, another good reason why Rat Ogres aren't necessarily the thing here for the Skaven team. Arm value 8 for them. They can become a little bit of a liability, and they can get fouled up to no man's land and get killed. But there we go. There's the big hole down the middle. Gonna make big use of it. And with that guard, we'll get a 2-die block. Defender down die. Amazon team may be able to produce. And looks like the ball is gonna be down. Roxana with all kinds of agility. May jump in the backfield, but looks like she's gonna just hang back and not gonna move forth. I'm a little bit surprised at that, but looks like this Amazon woman is in range, so maybe getting some SPP on her would be a little bit of a better idea. And anyways, the ball looking like it's going to be in a good spot for the Amazon team, no matter which way you slice it. But still, I think this is the semifinal game, and at this point, you're just looking to get to the finals. Should just try to pick this up, I think. Good day, Crystal Hunter. Looks like we have Crystal Hunter in the channel, guys. And so now we're going to see some insights, right, Crystal Hunter? Yes, hopefully. Hopefully, we'll get some more people coming in, I think. But I started out, and normally I'm cast on Saturdays, so I think people are just like, whoa, not expecting me to jump on. But you know, that's gonna be the thing, right? You get to see me on YouTube as well. So if you guys out there already haven't already, just check out all the action on the YouTube channel as well as on Twitch here. You can definitely catch the action if you missed it, especially these quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the grand finals games. The big hand though will be able to pick that ball up against any tackle zones because it negates it and will be able to get through. Look at that, and that's why we get the gutter runner with the big hand, with the leap. We'll be able to get there, and not only that, pick up the ball on the 2+ and just simply dodge away on another 2+ and move along the right side. Amazon team may have to think about this twice here. Oh, should have maybe picked it up with Roxanne. I don't want to leave the ball on the ground, especially against these wily gutter runners that could be anywhere on the pitch with all that movement allowance. It's just too much time here. Oh, he actually got through the middle because you ran out of thinking time. I thought you were just trying to put up a brilliant defense there in the middle with the down line rat, but it looks like the 2-die block will be coming out yet again, but just going to be a push here. And after having to use that reroll there earlier on that GFI, is going to need to get the Amazon team over there to try to stop her up, the gutter runner. But at this point, boy, you better believe the leap, just 3+. That's all you need, baby. And just simply jump over her. Maybe even just do the dodges. I don't even know. But still, at this point, you can just have whichever way you want to go with this gutter runner. We're going to see some hip-happening madness, or are we just going to see maybe a blitz here? May actually be able to get a blitz going for this gutter runner, free him up. Crystal Hunter saying, oh, I'm a little bit rusty. Oh, you've only been playing this tournament this whole month, right? Come on. Well, not to worry though, your rats are looking in a good position. I mean, this is not a bad position whatsoever. Just a few 3+ dodges and you're going to make it, but it looks like we are going to have a blitz here along the backside. At least going to be a 1-die block with the Dauntless, but the Dauntless is going to fail and that's going to be a bit unfortunate. So the stand firm will keep the Amazon blitzer, or yes, the line woman actually no, it is a blitzer, and so it's going to be forced to use the leap, and will be able to leap away, and will be able to make the dodge, and will he do the GFI for the touchdown? Looks like it's going to be a negativo, Stevo. We're going to just dodge away and try to hem up the +1 in agility Roxana, but I don't know, 2+ dodges is all that needs to be going through, and so this could be another 2-die blitz here from Roxana, but the gutter run does have blodge, and so only the defender down die will be a good one. So just needs to avoid that defender down die, and that's it. After a whole bunch of 2+s, may actually have this one right here. Could just dodge away right there. No diving tackle for that gutter runner, so could just dodge away. Maybe make the blitz right there, or just at least put the girl on her to make the diving tackle be more in play. But it looks like Ungern's going to pass on that. Looks like the blitz instead will come out here on this back right side. Just wants to pressure the ball carrier. I do believe the Amazon team will be just, you know what, it's fine. Just go ahead and get that touchdown, and then I'll get the ball back with plenty of time in the first half, and then just get the return touchdown by the end. So not a big deal here for the Amazon team, allowing this touchdown there at the end. Not going to go through hell and high water to stop this touchdown. Just going to make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more fun to see, but no problem. Amazon team is okay with all that you see right here. Pretty much going to be forcing the touchdown at this point. Just taking a bit of a break besides the playoffs. Oh, okay, so you haven't been playing in the Champions ladder, huh? Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, what if you would have failed in this Champions ladder? What if you didn't make it past Spartaco? Then we wouldn't see you in the World Cup. Now the blitz here, and too bad the Storm Vermin doesn't get the hit in, but the Line Rat does, and that's just a normal hit without Mighty Blow. But the dodge away, no 1 in 36, 1-0. Crystal Hunter, the Rat or Dead Baron's gonna get that first score, and will be able to go up 1-0. Amazon team, of course, pretty much allowing that touchdown. Gonna make it a little bit more interesting to see, but by the end of it all, not a big deal. They're going to have plenty of time on the clock to get their own return touchdown with 4 more turns with the wizard in hand. Amazon team says, all part of the plan, my friends. This is just, you wait. 500 euros, looking like it's going to be pretty good. Quite honestly, the Amazon team, they couldn't have asked for a better matchup, I do believe. I mean, they're not extremely great on paper against them, but with all of the inducements with them, I mean, they have the girls with tackle there on the left, right, and right side right there, and also with Roxana and the wizard in hand. I mean, this is going to be a pretty good match to see. Been 3 seasons of crazy grinding to qualify for the playoffs. Yeah, I know, you've been there in the Champions Cup 12 and 13, but in the 14, where you get the World Cup ticket, that's when it mattered the most, and so good job making it this far. Yeah, definitely need the rest. And really, at this point, sure you want to get the money, sure you want to get the glory, but the pressure is off to try to get into the World Cup and getting into the big dance and getting into that NAF style. I mean, everyone is definitely loving that. Are you going to be playing the Skaven team again for your World Cup try, Crystal Hunter? Or are you having a different race in mind? Let's see. We'll see what the Amazon team wants to do here. Doesn't need to rush this touchdown whatsoever, so just needs to hold the ball for at least 1, maybe 2 rounds. I wouldn't suspect you hold it for 2 rounds, but definitely want to hold it for at least 1 round. So here, just going to tighten up the formation on that quick snap, and then quite possibly make the move down the pitch. Or perhaps you just don't want to give away too many of your cards. Ooh, Crystal Hunters, he's going to go for that Skaven team. Ooh, better watch out. I'm going to play dwarves against them. Haha! Well, I doubt we're going to see that as many dwarves as we did in 2016 World Cups, I'll tell you that much. We're probably going to see maybe a few, but definitely not, what, half of the field with dwarves? I'll tell you that much. Oh god, that was horrible. There's the blitz here, and trying to get some more injuries out. Got the KO earlier, and then a nice big old injury. 1100 TV and only 4 skills is hard for Skaven. Might be looking for some other options. Although he is reluctant on leaving the Skaven team behind. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Well, I mean, with the 1100 TV, you can definitely get an extra line rat in your box so that, you know, if you get a lot of injuries, no problem, right? I mean, you're not just hemmed into having 11 players. You can have 12, heck, maybe even 13. But 4 skills, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the same, but you do get extra skills after each win, after each playoff game, so you have to consider that as well, right? I mean, which way can you save them up? It is going to be 2 max skills extra on top of the players, so, I mean, you could be in for some good times, right? And you do have access to doubles after the first victory. So there's a lot of many teams there. Well, I mean, we'll see. Heck, Skaven team in the 2016 World Cup did go and win runner-up, right? The 2nd place. So, and they started off with no skills. There's the wizard coming out, gonna get that gutter runner away. A very annoying one at that. The shadowing gutter runner is gonna use the wizard there. Ungern feeling really good with his chances here at the end of the first half, trying to get the score here, and then we'll have the possession half in the second half. It's going to use the wizard there. Didn't want to get shadowed by that gutter runner. So there you go, guys. Tells you just how dangerous shadowing is for a gutter runner. It is really dangerous, especially for a 3 agility thrower in the backfield. So I'll tell you what, that right there speaks volumes about that shadowing gutter runner, if anything. Too bad for the Amazon team. Wizard with that inherent mighty blow did not get the injury off, and there's going to be a move down the left side, and they're going to try to get the blitz off, and it quite possibly go over the top. I would have liked to maybe seen that blitz go against maybe that gutter runner, so he won't have an easy time here to get to that ball carrier, but it's okay, I do believe. Amazon team may be able to keep this ball okay-ish, kind of safe after putting Roxana there at the backfield, and then this line woman with 30 player will try to dodge through, and is actually going to get there. We'll be able to just make it there with a 4+, and we'll be able to hem away this gutter runner. So there we go, VG. There's the plan going down to nothingness as the Amazon team is looking like it's going to make this move to the left side. You'll think about it and do some team builds. Yeah, you have some other races up your sleeve, hey? Indeed. Yes. Marking up the tackle pieces here so that it won't have an easy blitz at your girl, hey? Or marking up the Amazon team's tackle pieces, eh? Okay. So won't have an easy go at your gutter runners. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Want to keep these line rats on them. Don't care about these line rats too much. So if they get punched in the nose, not a big deal. But there you go. There's the danger. Again, the shadowing gutter runner, as we've seen before. Ungern did use the wizard on that gutter runner, and he's back, guys. So now what we're gonna do here? Shadowing, so good, especially against the 3 agility. I mean, at this point, one has to consider giving it to Roxana. At least she has 5 agility, and so just 2+ dodges for her anywhere they look. So we may just see a pass. No, actually looks like it's gonna get the blitz away, and Ungern putting the priority there on that gutter runner. It will get the defender down die and at least get him down, but no big injuries as of yet. We'll be able to move up here and help out, but with it being turn 7, looks like Ungern's running out of time here to possibly make this touchdown. So if anything, gonna have to get some flies out on the touchdown area after getting a 2 die here. At least get the push, but looks like defender down die has the blitzer here, can go down the pitch and possibly make that move down and get that pass off in the next bit. But it appears though, yes, gonna have to just basically go potato. Might be able to put a screen here and helpage, but with the GFIs is a little bit dangerous, but does have the re-rolls and the tackle. Oh, the GFI is gonna fail right there. Gonna open things up completely here for this Skaven team, and this is just gonna be bye-bye touchdown right here. All we need to do is make one simple blitz here with the tackle gutter with Dauntless. We'll be getting the Dauntless this time, and we'll be able to easily get the 2 die blitz off. Nice hit, nice down die, and the ball is going to get popped out of bounds and thrown all the way around town, and looks like it's going to get thrown back into the same spot. Look at that, and that couldn't have been a greater area here. We'll be able to easily get picked up by the Skaven team, and then looks like we might actually be able to get a return maybe on this. No, actually it's going to be turn 8. Yes, turn 8, so no return here. So just going to pick up that ball and then move to, oh no, gonna get the GFI failure. And if there's a 1 in 36 here, what a terrible moment for it to happen, but I think it's going to be okay. The ball is pretty much safe in the backfield, and as you can see there with the pass, no Amazon team is going to be close to even getting to that ball whatsoever. So with that, turn 8, just going to see a Amazon team just get these hits off, and unfortunately, Wizard being blown on the shadowing gutter runner and not making this touchdown here, suddenly the Amazon team's game is going to be that much more difficult. And you're right about that, Crystal Hunter. I mean, you definitely feel very strong after the Wizard being used on the shadowing gutter runner. A bit of a waste there, but I do believe Ungern just overestimating his chances here for the touchdown here by the end of this half. And so, I mean, I do believe this was just one of those games in which Ungern did not really think this through, and unfortunately for him, is going to pay the price. I really do believe, if anything, he should have, instead of using the Wizard there, maybe get Roxana for the help, maybe get the handoff to her instead, so that way the shadowing gutter runner won't be as dangerous. It looks like The Amazon team just going to try to get through and maybe get to that touchdown, actually, but won't be able to get away. Wow. Good little chain push there by Ungern. Actually is going to get the Amazon woman in range and almost scored there, so holy crap. That just goes to the strength of Ungern right there. Seeing the little push combination, almost getting that pickup, and then afterwards getting that touchdown. So pretty close. Wow. And I have to say, I darn near missed that one here. Let's just go back real quick on that as we see how this is going to proceed right there on this little quick little, well, there's the foul there, but we're going to see the little blitz combo already being done, and there the line woman, she's now in range after a couple of GFIs, going to dodge away, get there, not only that, but pick up the ball, but almost gets the touchdown right there. Oh boy, that was almost disaster. But nonetheless, won't be able to make the touchdown there after the nice little chain push there by the Amazon team. Ungern. Woohoo! Crystal Hunter definitely needs to breathe a sigh of relief there after almost getting knuckled the other way. But it's going to be the Amazons team's time to shine. It is just going to still be 1-0. Pretty much status quo at this point, but no wizard in hand will make this victory for the Amazon team a whole lot more difficult to achieve. And don't forget, Skaven team, if they are going to be anything, they are definitely opportunistic. And if they can maybe get to the ball, make it a whole lot more difficult for this Amazon team. As we've seen before, the Gutter Runner used to its maximum effect, putting the shadowing Gutter Runner in the backfield, getting the touch on the ball carrier, and then making things a whole lot more difficult there. Mike the Machine, nice to see you today. Oh man, absolutely a big close call, wasn't it? Don't you guys go away, we got another match coming up. We're gonna have the interns of Athalorn of Ducky taking on the big time team. Unfortunately, I don't really think about the Dwarven team too much, but man, I keep thinking it's Chaos Dwarf team, but the Dwarven team with Notorious NOOB making it past the Chaos Dwarf team. People said it couldn't have been done, but the Dwarves prove that it can be done, and we'll be facing off against the Wood Elf team, so it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. One in which Ducky will definitely not want to see yet another Bash team in the playoffs. He has lost so much getting to the semifinals, but definitely the pressure is pretty much off after obtaining the 2018 Blood Bowl 2 World Cup tickets. But still, definitely want to add to the lore, the allure really, and Ducky wants to win yet another championship to propel his name into the heights of greater stardom. Skaven coach party here today, oh yeah! Nice big hit there. Storm Vermin finally going to get something here on the board, and that's going to be one thing that the Skaven team really haven't had too much of on this armor value 7 Amazon team. Injuries, really. I mean, where's that been all game long? But finally, we'll get the injury off on this Amazon team. Not for lack of trying, but that's just how this cookie crumbles at this point. But I have to say, holding on pretty strong there, forcing out the wizard there from the shadowing Gutter Runner, and not only that, but now holding off that touchdown by the end of the half, just barely, but still holding it off. And ooh, there's an injury there on the return hit, MNG even, and gonna have to let that one go. Gonna continue to try to keep the massive pieces here. So Amazon team, 2 injuries on the board, and we'll be looking pretty good now on this offensive series. Skaven team really needs to avoid all those hits if he wants to do well in this next bit. Amazon team will need to get some more injuries off. especially on those darn gutter runners, and I guess especially against the shadowing one, because he's so afraid of that shadowing gutter runner that he's used the wizard on him without really much effect. You're looking forward to seeing a Skaven team in the semifinal? Well, this is a semifinal, so there you go. Or do you mean in the grand finals? Now this Amazon team trying to get some headway here, but the Skaven team gonna get another armor value break. Just gonna be a stun there. Not too big of a deal. As this gutter runner here on this left side does have tackle on him, and will be able to move forward after a nice little hit there. And there's the blitz with the +1 in strength. Storm Vermin gonna try to take down Roxana, and does on the 2-die blitz. Nice big hit is the mighty blow, in fact, but just gonna be the stun. And they're trying to do the GFI, just get a little touch on the ball carrier. Gonna fail it there, and looking like we'll be using a reroll here. Wants to put a little pressure here against the Amazon team. A little bit surprised that they didn't want to do the step forward, but nonetheless, I like this as well. Just want to hem up things here and put the pressure on. But this is going to be a guard blitzer, and we'll be able to get the hit on the Storm Vermin, but there we'll be able to put the shadowing here, so I guess that was the actual plan. So there we have it. So the blitz will be used on this gutter runner instead, and then after that, quite possibly get down this guy away, and then get the 2-die on this guy there at the bottom. So there we go. Nice little combination. We'll be able to open these up. I do believe the fan favorite skill is still there, so it's just one of those things where, you know, you keep on your team. Sure, you won't be able to really use it, but I mean, it's just one of those things where you keep the team as a prize, really. I mean, I don't think you want to delete it. I don't suspect. But heck, I would love to have a fan favorite on my team if I had won it. I don't know if there's still a fan favorite skill, actually. I think there is. I keep tooting the money, but I forget if the fan favorite skill is still intact. But I do believe it is. But don't quote me on that. You'll have to look at the rules again. I'm not extremely sure. Yeah, I think the shadowing gutter runner should definitely get the fan favorite skill. Yeah. That would be pretty choice. But definitely, we would have to wait and see, though. Need to get past this Amazon team first. As this gutter runner makes the move here. Gonna show her off here to the left side. Doesn't want the Amazon team to have an easy path towards the end zone. And with them leading 1-0, we'll be happy with just keeping the Amazon team bottled up here at the bottom left side. And these are definitely going to be the things to note here. If you're going to be a new coach here in Blood Bowl, you really want to make sure that you have a nice little defensive setup. And make sure that, if anything, give them a very hard time in moving the ball up the pitch and making them think a little bit, right? You don't want to give things up a little too easily. There are times in which you want to go after the bash and you want to bash down their team, but at the same time, you don't want to give them an easy touchdown, right? There's a nice big hit. We'll be getting the KO. And there's going to be a apothecary blown on the gutter runner right there. Doesn't want to live without him. And with that, the Skaven team says, you know what? I'm going to hold the defensive stand right here. And with 5 more turns left to play, Crystal Hunter is saying, look, score on me, baby. I dare you. So now at this point, the apothecary being used here, he's saying, hey, look, I don't care. I'm not playing for the next turn. I'm not playing for overtime. I'm playing to win it in regulation, 1-0 if anything. So there you go. Oh, yes, indeed. I love that play. I definitely love the play coming out. Storm Vermin gets the blitz here, pushes, not going to be happy with that. Will be able to get the return there, and defender stumbles on that re-roll. Trying to get down to dangerous Roxana because, man, if anything, Roxana can blow open, get by, and leap over people, and then after that, just get the dodges away and get the touchdown by the end of it. You never freaking know. So there's the blitz and trying to get her down, but no dice here. Skaven team gonna try to put the noose around this Amazon ball carrier, getting ever so closer. Amazon team is faltering here in the front line. As you can see, a lot of our girls down at the moment, but will they be able to hold up? Depth injury there, and oh boy, that is the leader thrower, and with the apothecary being used, won't be able to save that crucial thrower. And now the Skaven team better win it here in regulation, otherwise that was all for naught. Oh boy, that's a big loss right there. And if he plans to make it past his Amazon team, we'll definitely need it in the next game, if anything. But we'll still need to try to make it past his Amazon team first again. There's a nice little push combo, freeing up Roxana just a little bit. And we'll be able to move along this backside and trying to get into a little bit more of an open seas here so that it can have a little bit more smooth sailing. And the Amazon team might actually have found a option right there, but don't forget, Skaven team loads of movement allowance and definitely get sideline to sideline, no problemo, my friend. And there we go, gonna get around the backside. Now it's gonna use the Shadowing Gutter Runner to great effect. Again, the huge thorn in the side of Ungern. We have seen him use the wizard on that Shadowing Gutter Runner and won't be able to use it again, so the blitz may have to come out, but the sidestepping nature of this Gutter Runner will make that a little bit more difficult. So we'll see how this Amazon team wants to proceed, but at this point, really has to worry about whether or not he can get through. Ah, thank you for that host, Poncho. Very much appreciated. Those guys go with loads of Blood Bowl 2 Champions Cup playoffs right here. As we are in the semifinals. In the first game, we are seeing Crystal Hunter taking on Ungern. Oh yes, this is going to be a great one here. Coming in just by the end. Skaven team is up 1-0 as they're looking like they're about to get to the ball. Yes, they are. The ball is going to be on the ground, and Amazon team, they're in trouble. Ball is going to be picked up by the blitzing Gutter Runner. I do believe only one girl can get to her, maybe two. Looks like we'll be able to get some assists there. We'll be able to get two girls to him at least. There's going to be the 2-die on this line rat, so it does free up the 2-die blitz here, at least by this line woman. Does have wrestle on her, so should be okay-ish on the blitz. We'll be trying to get down, but the GFI is going to fail, so won't be able to use the reroll on the 2-die blitz coming up. If they don't fail, another GFI. Did get 1 in 36 earlier on the GFI, but not going to get 1 in 36 here. And so now the blitz is going to come out, but with no reroll, this may end up quite badly here for this Amazon team. Looks like it's not going to come out from the wrestle Amazon whatsoever. This is going to come from the thrower. And looks like, oh, the GFI is going to fail yet again, and the Gutter Runner just easily beats away the Amazon team's defenders, and the offense becoming defense. Can't play defense worth a damn, and these Gutter Runners will be able to make it through like a champ, and gonna get the both down die, and that's not nearly good enough, but does have the wrestle, so hey, that's pretty good. And we'll be able to free up the Gutter Runner for the easy touchdown there by the end. And we'll go up 2-0. Crystal Hunter in the driver's seat, being up 2-0 here on round 15. What a moment here. Amazon team can't win it in 2, and at this point it is pretty much GG. Wow. Crystal Hunter gonna be just making it through to the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. There's just absolutely no way that they can come back. Or will there? Will there be a riot? No, okay. And with that, now there's really no chance in which the Amazon team can win it. Amazon team playing, I have to say, I mean, I think that shadowy gutter runner is definitely a threat to deal with, but I don't know if I would have used the whole wizard on him, because you use the wizard on the shadowy gutter runner and it gave the Skaven team so much more confidence to try to win this game in regulation. Once that wizard was just pretty much blown on that gutter runner, it was just all too easy. All you had to do was play some strong, solid Blood Bowl, play the Skaven defense like he's used to. No need to worry about the wizard in hand on the offensive possessions. And then after that, just play some good defense. And then after that, just capitalize, be opportunistic. And nothing the Amazon team could really do about it. The advantage is just slowly being mulled away there. And I really do believe Roxana possibly could have been the better ball carrier. If they were really worried about the shadowing gutter runner, maybe use Roxana, because she does have 5 agility and all would have been 2+ dodges. Oh man, I really do believe that shadowing gutter runner just been too much of a threat. And there we go. It's going to actually flub the pickup roll there on that thrower with the sure hands. Sure hands isn't so sure. And with that, I think this Skaven team won't let off on the gas there. Going to be playing quite opportunistic. That's the fun thing about playing a quick Skaven team. Loads up everyone with lots of movement allowance and maybe able to get to the ball, especially with this gutter runner with the +1 movement allowance. But we'll see. Does have the big hand still there in the backfield, so going to be able to pick that ball up without needing to worry about any tackle zones whatsoever. So here we go. Skaven team, there's going to be 2 more turns left to play. Amazon team may actually just get blown out there. They just get blown out there. Ooh, going to fail to dodge there. But wanting to dodge away, try to get the storm vermin up there and get a little bit of a better escort. Feeling pretty good at this point on the 2+, and likely is gonna move away, yes, and gonna get the handoff to the storm vermin to try to get more skill ups here for that storm vermin at the end. So the Amazon team at this point needs to try to prevent this so that the opponent for the Skaven team won't have any worries there by the end. Amazon team really didn't use Roxana to the maximum potential there. I mean, I just feel like you had this great piece on the field that you purchased and or hired there and just didn't really use her. Especially that wizard. Amazon team though will have a blitz here on the storm vermin. Well, not on the storm vermin, but on this gutter runner, and may be able to get at least a pressure on the storm vermin. But it looks like no, we'll be able to get the nice little push combo here again. So look at that. Ungern again showing that, hey, I'm no slouch. I could definitely make things happen. At least gets a 1-die block here on the storm vermin. So Ungern showing that he is not out of weapons there. Will be at least getting a 1-die and will be able to get the defender stumbles and take away the opportunity for a touchdown on that storm vermin. So there we go. Won't go out with a fight and it's going to prevent that storm vermin from getting the touchdown there by the end. So the Skaven team will likely just go into the locker room 2-0 and just end the game right here. Well, I think I would just try for the touchdown here by the end with my big hand gutter runner. Gonna get sent off there after the turn 16 respect foul. The respect is strong. And there's going to be some 2-die blocks here by the end. Make sure to try to get some more SPP if you could possibly do it. But the Amazon team too slippery. Will be dodging away and not going to do the pickup there with the big hand gutter runner, and it's going to move the gutter runner there to the backfield and going to do the blitz with the storm vermin. So open things up. Looks like this gutter runner right there is going to do the pickup and then get the easy little pitch and catch by the end. And he's got 1 SPP, so all he needs is this throw right there to get the level up and then get a touchdown here to the level 6 gutter runner on the 2+2+, and it will be a blowout. 3-0 Crystal Hunter. Oh man, talk about putting the nail in the coffin right there. Will be able to do it ever more, and 3-0 my friends. Look at that. Skaven team puts a shellacking after the wizard usage. I mean, I really do believe that that was the game right there. He used the wizard on the Shadowing Gutter Runner, didn't really get much out of it. Shadowing Gutter Runner just gets right back up, puts the pressure on, makes the Amazon team make just some positional small movements here and there, and wasn't able to cover up all the holes. Skaven team, absolutely being the opportunistic team that they are, jumps through, gets to the ball carrier, pops the ball loose, gets the touchdown going the other way, and goes up 2-0. And after that, it's just basically GG's all the way around. Skaven team getting loads of SVP on that last bit, and I have to say, Skaven team looking pretty good, although he will be out the thrower with that leader ability, with the death injury, and the MNG kick line rat, or I mean, it's just not a big deal, but I suppose at the same time he did have some other skills that were quite useful in that match. Let's go ahead and just check again if I could log into Challenge yet, and looks like yes I am. Great. So let's go ahead and get to the tournament brackets there. Alright, great. Let's go ahead and change to the brackets now. So there we go, guys. As you can see there, Ungern does fall just short of the prize there, and Crystal Hunter will move on to 3-0 into the grand finals, as he will face off against the winner, as we're about to see, between Ducky or Notorious NOOB. Semi-final action coming up. Don't you guys go away, as we're gonna see, wait and see, Crystal Hunter will face off against in the next match. Holy crap. Amazon team. I mean, Ungern just showing at the end so many nice little push combination, was able to get lots of pressure on, I mean, and almost did end up scoring it there by the end of the first half, but didn't get paid off. And there you have it. There you absolutely have it. Don't you guys go away though, more Blood Bowl action to come, guys. Ducky, Notorious NLOB. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick for one more game to cast today. Don't you guys go away. If you have liked what you've seen here and you haven't already, please hit that follow button on my Twitch channel. Subscribe to me. If you're watching after the fact on YouTube, definitely helps me out in the long run and definitely keeps me going. And with that, guys, I'll be right back in just 30 seconds. Don't you guys go away.